morning.
Bom dia from Salvador Da Bahia, Brazil.
That one.
Yeah, our tour of Brazil continues northward. So we are once again going to do Brazil right today.
Excited for that.
So independent excursion. They had a walking version and a panoramic version, and we were leaning toward the walking version because you know us.
We like getting steps in.
True, but I think there was a group on the ship that had already booked the panoramic version, and they were like, hey, y'all could just do that. And so we're cool with that. It's a 4-hour, you do make some stops and get out and see some exciting things, and there is sorbet involved.
And a market at the end to find more souvenirs. So yeah, exciting.
Yeah, now what else did we learn? This is also the most African of Brazilian places. That's going to be interesting,
No, that's cool.
too.
There's a lot of history there, so hopefully we'll learn about some of that as well.
All right, let's go learn it.
Come on.
Breakfast is served, raisin buns and all. Our gangway is here on deck A. We've got some festive welcome. Well, let us continue on to the terminal building. We got ATMs, just keep following the exit sign. Well, they've got shopping opportunities. We have found the guide and we are on the move. Oh, there's our ride. We made our first photo stop, about a 15-minute stop here. I guess this is the point where the ocean meets the bay, marked by this lighthouse. So we did a good bit of scenic driving already to get over here. They do have bottles of water for us in the vehicle in case we get thirsty. Oh, there's a whole little market set up here. Nice. There's a little closer zoom on the lighthouse. We were learning the history of like tobacco production and Brazil wood trees, which is how they used to get red dye, because that was a very difficult dye for them to make. So it looks like we're going to do a whole loop-de-loo around the back side of the lighthouse here. So this is the dividing point. I guess to the left we've got the ocean, to the right we've got the bay. Our guide says that folks come out here and just sit, watch the water, watch the sunset. Oh, we've even got shopping opportunities here on the back side of the lighthouse. Ooh, people taking advantage of like natural pools and stuff down here. Okay.
I need my snorkel.
Yeah, break out the snorkel.
It's gorgeous.
You can tie a ribbon here and make a wish. I wish we had our snorkels with us. No. Oh, okay. Apparently this is the touristic place to tie up your wishes, but it's supposed to be done in the church that we're going to visit later. Yeah, this beach on the Atlantic side's got a lot more waves than the one over on the bay. Yeah, the shop area looks fun to browse, but I think we've got a market stop coming up as part of the tour. Second stop, we have come to learn about some African gods. We're going to cross the street to the lake over here. Well, over here we have got a puppy, but we've got some larger-than-life statues. Nature D is trying to get that dog's attention. Y'all get ready for photos by D featuring that dog. Oh, there's a nice white bird right out there in the middle posing for you.
I'm also getting
You can see, like, well, I don't know if those are considered favelas. All of those sort of stacked housing structures, I call those favelas, even though that might not be the correct word. I'm sure we can find all kinds of nature around this lake. There's also a sports stadium that we're supposed to take a peek at this stop. So a lot of African influence, obviously, as a result of sort of slavery, which I think was from the 1500s until the late 1800s here. And they brought their different cultures and different gods. Get in a little paddle boat and go see the birds. Or, well, the birds will come see us, I guess. Nature D is finding all kinds of birds down here. All right, I think the group's ready to move. Ooh, nice little lakeside viewing platform. Cute. I guess locally they refer to that as a fisher martin. There is our sports stadium. Go sports! Got a couple of drops coming out of the sky now, but it's actually kind of refreshing because we're looking mid-80s Fahrenheit temperature-wise today. Might go play in that fountain over there, cool down. Okay, and our guide has given confirmation that favela is the correct word for the structures kind of going up the hill back there. So my smart brain was working well this morning. Oh, folks come out here and feed these birds, so they are used to people. We don't have anything for you, little friend. Oh, someone has made an offering. Looks like we're going to wander down and get a little bit closer to this sports stadium. I see. It looks like our vehicle has come over here to pick us up from the sports stadium. That makes sense. Now comes the stop I have been waiting for, the stop that sold me on this whole tour.
Well, it's authentic, that's why.
It is the oldest ice cream shop here, founded in 1931, and they have flavors of fruits and things that we have never heard of. There are no
local.
Yeah, I want to try some fruits with no English translations, he said. That sounds fascinating. Okay, so you pay first, then you come up to the ordering counter to put in your order. So there is our pricing over here by the pay station. Also, after you place your order, you come over here to the giant seating area that's nice and shaded. That's awesome. So we decided to get a double scooper because that's a better value than getting two singles. We've got acai with banana on top and I believe biri biri underneath. Didn't know what it was, but it's kind of nice and sour. So biri biri, yeah, my goal when going into this place, because our guide said that there were lots of fruits, all the fruits are fresh, that just there are no English translations for. So I kind of picked the first one on the menu and tasted it, and it was good. I guess it's in the star fruit family. It kind of looks like a cucumber, oddly enough, but it's sour. It's got a little bitterness. Dee says it kind of tastes like a green pepper. It's definitely interesting, but I like it. Well, that was just what we needed. All right, back to the ride. Next up, we have come to Bonfim Church, which is where you are supposed to get a ribbon, and you can tie it up here, and you make your wish in the hopes that your wish will be granted. So this is a fence, I think, all the way around the church where the ribbons live. And there are tons of vendors out here selling the ribbons. I think our guide said it's like a dozen for 10 reals. So we're going to go inside first and do some learning, and then we'll have about 10 minutes of free time to explore the outside. Oh, we've got a painting on one side called Death of a Sinner with all those demons. And then the one on the other side is the Death of the Just with the angels come down. Oh, they've got the ribbons and knots and things tied all up in here too. Looks like some kind of a ceremony. A lot of folks in white clothing. Take a peek at all this art on the ceiling as well. We've come over to a little side room now. This, he was explaining, is they make wax casts of body parts. So anybody who has a particular ailment, you make a cast of that body part, and I guess that's how you make your wish for healing. And you come in here and you ask for a good ending. Yep, so we have miniatures of entire bodies, hearts, lungs, legs, heads. So 10 to 15 minutes of free time to roam around, take pictures, maybe peek at the market proper. Well, they've got like rosaries, baskets of shells, t-shirts, necklaces, tote bags. This monument. Oh wow, I think it says from 1863. Yep, head them up, move them out. Wasn't very long at all. Okay, we've come down to a viewpoint here at the Montserrat area. A little closer peek at the fort. I think our viewpoint, oh yeah, we're looking off toward the city, the ship, stuff like that over here. Okay, see down to a beach. Oh, there's some stairs down. Okay, must resist going to the beach. Yeah, there is Volendam in the distance. Oh, look at that unit. I'm going to make a little loop around this way. I don't know that we're going into this fort structure. Well, I don't know how much into it has. I see some up there. Okay, I guess sometimes it is open and visitable, but not right now. So just a very quick stop here. Next up, I think we're heading over to a market or two. Alright, back down to the ride. So now we are going to get a little taste of local life here at the bustling farmers market or fair market. We are greeted with the distinctive aroma of fish. All kinds of locally grown goodness. All kinds of seafood. We saw some black crabs back there. Oh, that kind of blends into like a souvenir type street over here. Oh, cassava, okra. Wow, we got like dried shrimp back here, grains and spices and things.
Very cool.
My gosh, there's a gentleman with a mobile speaker blasting some tunes. You got clothes, coconuts, everything you could want all here in one place.
I like it.
Artwork made from like old motorcycle parts and gears and things. That's a good way of repurposing. What are those, loofahs? Wow. Clothes out here. Uh-oh, too hot for YouTube. Keep going, keep going. Well, we've hit the restaurant district at the end. Now we'll flip back around and make our way out. Oh, no thank you. All right, on to the Souvenir Market. Last official stop on the tour, Souvenir Market. Ooh, this thing is 2 stories tall. Okay, we've got about 25 minutes to explore. Our guide said most of the shops sell about the same thing, so by the time you've seen, 2 or 3, you've seen what they mostly have to offer. Yep, we're going to have a wander, see if we come away with anything. Foods and beverages. Lots of beads, lots of earrings. Very colorful. Now from here, this really is walkable to the ship. Like, I feel like it's the equivalent of 3 or 4 blocks. So you do have the option of staying longer and walking back, or just hopping back on the bus, Gus. We have made it back to the port, just as the sky started crying. That's right, we can continue the shopping adventure right here at the port. We went through metal detecting and x-ray inside the port. I think the skies are just toying with us. At least they've stopped crying for now. Home sweet home.
So this evening, if I look a little different, it's because there is a theme. It is the Great Gatsby formal evening. I did not bring anything specifically for this evening, but Holland America blessed me with these beads for Mardi Gras, and I just utilized them in a different way. The dress is from Walmart. It is a Sofia Vergara brand, just a simple black dress that's pleated. I was like, that works. The shoes are from Primark. I'm all over the place, sorry. The belt is from Amazon. And the earrings, I do love these. They actually come in 2 different lengths and you can layer them, but I just wore the short ones, but they're from Target. So that's my 1920s style. I know it's not accurate, but you gotta work with what you have, right? Good evening,
y'all. I am dressed in my standard formal night, which
Johnny
I've determined.
Cash.
Yeah, I'm the man in black. That's it. So nothing flappery going on here.
That's okay.
So yeah, let's go ahead and jump back and talk about our day with DoBrazilRight. How did we do today?
So good. It was a beautiful town. I loved all of the African culture influence there. It was just so vibrant and lively and colorful, and it was different than the other ports that we've been to, and I like that about it. All the stops that we made were really good. I feel like we had ample time at each one, whether it was just to take a picture, to walk around the market. The market was one of my favorite things. It was very lively. I love the pictures I got to take there. So colorful. They had everything, even music.
You could even see like the African influence in the textiles of a lot of the clothing.
Clothing was beautiful.
Fascinating to see.
Yeah.
And we did learn today, because I had not fully understood, the walking tour option that you could do potentially if you came here explores the upper part of the city, and then our tour focused on the lower part of the city today. So if we come back, we might have another tour that we get to do Brazil right.
Yeah, and the church that we went to is one of the most famous churches in Brazil from what I was reading just now, and the significance of tying the ribbon, like it's this whole thing, and I never knew about that, and it was really fascinating to see and really beautiful.
Yeah, see how much you learn doing tours.
Traveling.
Wow. So thanks to DoBrazilRight, great day.
Amazing.
We're going to be using them for some more tours in the future, don't worry. But for now, Great Gatsby Night, as you touched on. So there's lots going on.
There is.
The movie and the Wajong, what is it?
The Great Gatsby.
Wow.
That was at 2 o'clock.
We have we're getting ready to go before dinner to sort of an escape room puzzly kind of thing.
You have to help Gatsby escape.
Yeah.
It takes about an hour, so they're doing it 2 different times tonight. We're going to the early one.
Yeah, just you go before dinner or kind of like during dinner. So I'm going to choose before. But
there's a speakeasy.
Oh yeah, I was going to say the escape room is up under the Lido Dome, so I'm hoping it's not going to be too hot because we're dressed for dinner.
True.
But speakeasy.
A speakeasy with the piano, Eli playing that, and then there's a party up the stairs tonight. So all sorts of fun.
Yo, let's get out there and fun it up.
Come on.
Deck 8, Lido deck.
Oh, they're getting things all set up. Oh my gosh. They've turned on some lively tunes. We've got the dome roof open a little bit, which is helping add some breeze into our lives. Now, I saw this earlier. Can I just say one of my favorite things about the description here is that it says to bring your reading glasses. So they've gone around and put things on different poles. We've seen people wearing signs that say Suspect 3, Suspect 4, the plot thickens. Yeah, what is this? This is harder than Caribbean flags. Wait a minute.
And then please send one person from your team over to the police station.
Well, as requested, I've gone up and retrieved an envelope for the team. They said, do not open it yet. We're all going to open it together and work on it. I guess you get 1 hour to solve it. Wow, the plot thickens. All right, I think if we need to solve a murder, I'm going to say Daniel did it at this point, because I'm watching him do it right now.
Around the pool deck, there are some puzzles that you will need to find. There will be other puzzles which will be presented to you when you give us information. And so throughout the game, I would recommend that you check in at the police station, which is near the entrance from the spa, when you have new information.
A gripping manhunt is unfolding after a man was found dead in the infamous pool of the Great Gatsby Mansion. Jay Gatsby, the enigmatic millionaire and prime suspect, has disappeared.
Your time starts now.
All right, let's bust into this envelope. Oh my gosh, what is, oh no.
Make sure there's nothing on the envelope.
We were so close to winning, dinner man, so close. All right, let's come eat. Oh, look at the decorations. They got the penguins going. You can't get rid of these penguins. They've got cat tinkling on the piano tunes, and we have a special gold and glamour menu. All right, let's dig into it. Let's sneak into the Hudson room. Well, they had a little puzzle in the paper from today, and we did guess the password. We figured it out. Oh, cute. There's no bar in here unless it's a secret, but they've got decorations, candlesticks, and whatnot on the piano there in the corner.
You might have noticed, I see that the cup is almost full out there. Those little slips of paper. If you have the password from the daily to this here Speakeasy, and you've written it on that sheet of paper, then next set I will draw a paper out of that cup, and if you're the lucky winner, you get a bottle of bubbly. And if you don't partake, then I will talk to Samantha and we'll come up with something else really good for you. But yes, you want a bottle of bubbly.
We'll be getting some 1920s sounding music. Don't fact check me, anybody. I'm sure a lot of these songs from the 30s and 40s. I want to walk with it, I'm happy on the shelf. And Miss Baby, receiving all my love for you. I put a spell on you. Because you're mine. I'm on the bus, cause you need sketch much. Just drop off the keys and set yourself free.
One of the bluebirds singing a song, nothing but bluebirds all day long. Dressed up like $1 million trooper, trying hard to look like Gary Cooper. Another season, another reason for making more beat.
The melody haunts my reverie, and I am once again with you. I'd rather have a paper doll to call my own than have a pickle, my real live girl. Sorry, baby.
Since this is the perfect spot to learn, teach me tonight. When they see you out with me, I don't blame them, goodness knows. Honeysuckle rose, dry martini, shojijijin. Você me envolveu no seu encanto.
Mama, if that's moving up, cause I'm moving down. And we see you, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know. Oh, 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 mommy.
Quand il me prend dans ses bras, il me parle tout bas, je vois la vie en rose.
Girl, Maggie is back.
Dapper. We've come back to the cabin to find our paperwork for tomorrow, some chocolates, an inspirational quote, and of course a brand new friend for formal night. Good night. We've come back to the cabin.
We did.
So Gatsby evening fun overall. We were so close to winning that daggone puzzle game. I think we had 2 more minutes. We could have done it.
I do think some of the clues were like maybe not correct.
Oh.
Because I don't know. I feel like we did them right, and we just, I don't know, the puzzle didn't add up. Something was off.
Yeah, there were 2 positively that we were just like, that doesn't work.
But then people did win, so maybe we just didn't know what we were doing.
Well, like I said, we were very close to figuring it out ourselves, so we just brute forced our way through. We're like, come on. Anyway. And the Speakeasy, cute idea. Yeah, it was kind of like going to a cool little event in a conference room, but it was very cute, and they decorated it nicely.
They did a good job. And then Eli, the piano player that we listen to frequently, his fiance is on board as well, and she was a jazz singer with Holland. Beautiful voice. Really enjoyed that overall.
Yeah. All right. And then there's a party going on, but there's also a port day tomorrow. We are in the middle of a 3-day port stretch.
Yeah.
So we got to get our rest in because
that sun zaps your energy, I'm telling you.
That's what it is. Not like we want to read or anything. No, it's fine.
No, I'm tired.
All right, food time, y'all. Oh, we both actually got some fluffy little pillows of ricotta.
This was good. I normally don't go for ricotta cheese, but it reminded me of like a calzone. Is that the one, or stromboli? One of the ones, whichever one you dip, the sauce on the outside. It was really great, tasty.
Yeah, it was. Nice, warm, cheesy, yum, yum. I approve. We also both got the cured salmon and scallops.
It said it was a salad. I don't really call that a salad, but it was lovely for what it was. I'm so tired.
Yeah, we're going to bed.
The scallop was huge.
It was.
And it was like really nice and fresh tasting, you could tell.
The scallop was best. I do love scallops. Here's where we did things differently. You got a fish.
Dover sole with parsley potatoes and carrots and asparagus, tomatoes, and it had like a lemon butter sauce. This was really good and a nice sized portion.
Now, I got what they called a miniature porchetta. When it came out, it were not miniature. It was 2 giant slices. Is it porchetta or porchetta? Y'all, somebody please tell me. And the waiter said porchetta. I'm like,
We don't know.
I'm going to call it porchetta for lack of a better knowledge. I always forget how fatty of a meal this is. So I didn't eat the fat. I ate the meat. I ate the skin. I know y'all be like, the fat's the best part. You should have eaten it. I'm just going to stop ordering it. I've learned I don't need to eat pork belly. I don't need to eat duck confit. And I don't need to eat porchetta. It was good. But y'all would have been so sad how much fat I left on that plate.
Yeah, you didn't get much meat out of the deal.
Best part was that potato cake thing was underneath it, and it was fantastic. There's the veggie bowl of the day.
Not even on the menu.
He made it up special. I guess it had some cabbage and some corns and some other stuff in there. Dessert, you got a tulip.
And the no sugar added lemon tulip, I think is what it was called. Lemon custard with some fruit. And some whipped cream on the side. It was really good. And a phyllo dough.
I feel like I've had that before.
Yeah.
Too. Okay. And I got the whatever that was. It was a chocolate Napoleon. There's the word. It was delicious and dark, and it had crunchy layers, and I loved everything about it. So if you see that on the menu, allons-y. Just Napoleon? Okay, no. It's bedtime. So we will see you tomorrow because it's another port day, and we are taking it easy, but I think it'll be fun.
We're going to have a good day.
Yeah. Come back now.
Bye.